Every culture on Earth tells the same story, that when we die, something of us remains, a presence in empty rooms, a shadow where no one stands. For thousands of years, people have claimed to see the dead, but are ghosts real, or is the human mind creating something it desperately wants to believe? Tonight, we delve deeply into the investigation. At some point in every human life, when the brain stops, electrical activity fades, cells begin to die, the body shuts down. But the real question is not what happens to the body, it's what happens to consciousness. Does awareness simply disappear, like a light switched off, or could something survive the death of the brain? Everything we know about consciousness points to the brain. Memories form through networks of neurons. Thoughts are patterns of electrical signals. Emotions are chemical reactions. Change the brain, and the mind changes with it. A small injury can alter personality. A tumor can shift behavior. A stroke can erase entire lifetimes of memories. This suggests something powerful and unsettling. Consciousness may depend entirely on the physical brain. When the brain dies, the mind should disappear with it. The scientists studying the dying brain have found that the final moments are not always quiet. Sometimes there is a sudden burst of activity, a surge of brainwaves just before death. Some researchers believe this may explain the vivid experiences reported by people who come close to dying. Bright lights, powerful emotions, memories flashing in rapid sequence. These may not be glimpses of another world. They may simply be the brain's final attempt to process reality. If consciousness is created by the brain, then the idea of ghosts becomes difficult to explain. Without neurons, without electrical signals, without a functioning body, what would produce awareness? How could a personality survive without the physical system that created it? From a scientific perspective, when the brain stops, consciousness should end. But science doesn't yet understand consciousness completely, and that leaves room for questions. Even today, researchers still debate one of the biggest mysteries in science. What exactly is consciousness? Some scientists see it as an emergent property of brain activity. Others wonder if awareness might be more fundamental to reality than we currently understand. Physicists, philosophers, and neuroscientists are still searching for answers, and until we truly understand consciousness, we cannot fully answer what happens when it ends. But there is another piece of this mystery, because many people who come close to death claim something extraordinary happened to them. They describe leaving their bodies, watching doctors working on them, seeing things they should not have been able to see. Are these just powerful hallucinations created by a dying brain? Or could they be the first clue that consciousness can exist outside the body? In the next episode we ask, because if people can experience awareness while their bodies are shutting down, the question becomes even stranger. What exactly did they experience? And could it be evidence that consciousness survives death? The mystery of what happens after death is far from solved. In the next episode, we push deeper into the question that has haunted humanity for centuries. Could consciousness survive the body, or are ghosts simply creations of the human mind? If you're curious about what we might discover next, subscribe and join the investigation as we continue asking, when we die, do we become ghosts?